Um, yeah, let's do this again. I'm new to this streaming thing, but yeah, my name is Yash. Uh, I'm a guy who has been interested in learning Korean for a long time. Uh, Simply because I always wanted to learn another language. I right now I have just two language in my arsenal. I was born a Hindi speaker. I learned English. English is basically Hindi and English, and I've gotten better at English over the years. But I've also wanted to learn another language, and so I given different languages a chance. You know, Chinese just looked intimidating and sounded intimidating with all its tones. And and with my bad habits of procrastinating and delaying things for the future, I just never got around to it. It sounded intimidating as it is. I tried Japanese, and than it is easier than Chinese, but Japanese it has its own idiosyncrasies, if you will, those whole hiragana katakana thing, and so I never got around to it too. Same thing. It's not the language's fault. It's my fault that I'm the one who's too lazy. And recently I was just going through some like I got bitten by the language bug again, and I was just going through it, and I came across one of these videos about Korean alphabet, and while I don't remember much of the details insofar as the language itself, I do remember it sounding a lot like Hindi. Like the sounds are a lot similar, right? Like one of the problems that I imagine Western speakers face is that uh, there are a lot of sounds in Korean that are just not there in English, but they are in Hindi. So I imagine it's going to be easier. And I have gone through some technical aspects of it, uh, like the amount of vowels, the amount of syllables, and the amount of vowels, the amount of syllables, and all that stuff. Uh, and It's like fairly simple. At least the alphabet is fairly simple. I'm sure the language is very technical. But I was watching one of these videos about Korean history and K- Korean language and what have you. Now I don't remember the name of the king, but basically Korean alphabet was created as a way for commoners to have a language other than Chinese. Apparently, uh, Chinese was the language of the aristocracy, and the regular people uh, couldn't speak Chinese. They couldn't speak to aristocracy and stuff, and so the king at the time he designed this language, and for the most part, the language, at least on paper, what I've seen, it's very simple. So that's that's what that is. But uh, recently, I came across this guy, Steve Kaufmann, and this guy is a polyglot. He knows 20 different languages, and his philosophy on language learning is interesting, to say the least, and to an extent, even effective. He has this thing called LinkQ. So he has this platform called LinkQ, and what his philosophy on language learning is, this is the perfect embodiment of that. LinkQ. Uh, what his philosophy on language learning is that you don't need to focus on the basics of grammar and vocabulary and stuff like that. You don't need to do that. Instead, what you need to do is immerse yourself in the language itself, so the culture, really. So articles, just translate them and, read them, and don't worry about memorizing any of it. You will learn it through pattern recognition. You will start recognizing patterns about uh, you will start recognizing patterns about the sounds and the rules. You will start recognizing about, okay, this, when it paired with this, it sounds like this. You you won't get it right away, but you will get it eventually. That, at least that's the hope anyway. uh, and while LinkU, I'm sure it's an amazing software. How much I've used it, it's not like a very, oh my god, revolutionary, but it's very good. It's just expensive. I can't afford it, and so I'm going to use free softwares. Free translating softwares, if you will. And I'm going, and he recommends basic social media posts that are designed to make you understand basic languages. But I thought, like, I might as well jump into the deep end, and I'm going to translate stories that Koreans write when they are talking amongst themselves, at least what they think. So one thing that's interesting, it's not really interesting. Uh, One thing. Oh, wait a minute. It's not as interesting as it used to be. Now everyone does it, but Koreans have a very vibrant culture of posting stuff online. They post a lot. They have like one of the best internet service, and they have had that for a while. It's not like in India, we've had good internet service, and we have, and on the world scale, it's not even good. It wouldn't. It's good. It's not that good. Koreans are that good when it comes to internet. So they have been that good for a while. So they've always had a very, what one would call, vibrant culture. Uh, One would call vibrant culture. Uh, when it comes to posting online, there are social media forums, the Reddit like forums, for a lot of things. Like, they have this thing called Blind, where people post anonymously and basically bitch about their bosses. And, fair enough. uh, Fair enough. And then there are spaces where men bitch about women and women bitch about men, which is normal in every country. There are spaces like this at this point. Every country has that at this point. And there are spaces where one political side bitches about the other political side, and vice versa. And these things are natural, they happen everywhere, but in Korea they have a legacy at this point. So this is what we are going to do. Yeah, we are going to jump into the deep end. We are going to translate in real time wild stories that come out of Korea. Today, I came across the Korea, and a story from Korea, and what I was most interested in was the title. The title read something like, I don't think I'll ever fall in love again. So yeah, it's a cheating ex-girlfriend story, and I don't know the details. Let's see. What I'm going to do is I'll translate a sentence, then I will translate every word. Yeah, like syllable by syllable, word by word. That's what I'm going to do and see what it all means. Because the goal of this is not to learn language. The goal of today's stream, at least, it's not to learn the language. It's to learn the alphabet. So alphabet, we are, eventually, I will be. It's not a big story. It's like 300 words. Let me get my notebook. Right. Sorry about that. Need to be better prepared. So this is what we are going to do. I've already copied the story in an online WordPad because I have cataracts. I can't see when the words are on like white background. They hurt my eyes. The glare just hurts my eyes. So there's the story. This is the online WordPad, and this is the title, and this is a free Papago. So, so I don't know when I'll be in love again. Uh, so this is what we will do. Yeah. First, we will take all of this out, and we will focus on. So this is Korean Korean Hangul, right? So this is on. Let's see what it sounds like first. On. So on. It's like it's like you take the a out of the yeah, if imagine it like capital A, small a, take out the capital A. That's found. On. Okay, that's on. Let's take this out now, and let's take this out now. J. Let's see what this is. J. J. It's J. Ch. No, it's not Ch. It's J. J. One of the things, yeah, like this, I'll show you something interesting. So in the alphabet chart. So when I was telling you that a lot of Korean sounds are a lot of Korean sounds are so much like Indian sounds. I think that there is some historical connection. Like there was some, it said that some princess uh, who married the king came from India. So chair, there was like this is cha, yeah. This this right here, this is cha, and that's chair, and this is a. So basically, you combine these two sounds, that is chair. So I imagine I know this much. That's a vowel. You know this thing. This is a vowel. So they are writing J. It is not coming out as a J. That's just a problem of English alphabet. There is not a sound for ch in English, so that's why they have to understand like what this is and what it isn't. Or either I'm wrong. Let's see. Let's see. Now let's take this out and let's take this out. It's t. So this would be tha. Tha. It's tha. Like again, it's writing here da. It's not a the sound. It's tha. Again, like you look at this. This is tha, and that would be. And so we are going to break this down. Yeah. So I imagine this. mm, This is a consonant, right? This is a, let's see, we will open up another just to just so I'm not being an ignorant asshole again. Korean alphabet, right? So sorry, right? So these are this is a like I said, this is a ah sound, right? So this is a ah sound. So let's break this down. This is th. Uh, so this is two parts, right? There is a consonant which is th, and then there is a vowel which is ah. Now we'll start predicting stuff. I'm not going to start predicting. We are not that close to it. But let's see. Now we take this out. and we take this out. And what does it sound like? She. So she. She is she. Okay. So this is sha. This is sha, and this is e. Right? This is e, and this is sha, and that makes it she. She. Again, for those of you interested, this mm, this is sha, and this is e. This is big E, this is small e. And so so the same rule applies. Let's see the Korean alphabet. Yeah. So you see this I. It's not an I. It's a E, right? And so where's this? This is the sh sound. It's not a s. I'm sure there's a sh sound as well. Like there is a sh sound. It's not an exact like s. It's a sh. It's a deeper gruntal sound, right? Like shh. Uh, so that's a sh. Um, okay, so let's go back there. Okay, again, uh, let's take this out and let's take this out. Let's see what this is. Leng, leng. Okay, so leng. So this is, it has, I think, two vowels and one consonant. So first, let's write this down. Apparently, there are rules to this too, like uh, how you like. There's an order to how you write it. Obviously, I don't know it, and I'm right now. I'm not even following it. But there are. This is a two-parter, right? So there is a l sound. It's not an l. It's a l. Like take the L and cut it in half. You find you end up with L. And then there is A, and there is this. Let's see what these consonants are, right? The consonants and vowels are. So so the consonant is an A, and the consonant is an A, and like, looks like we're missing something. Then like not missing something, there has to be something else. Yeah, like there it is. Hmm. Hmm. And this is sound. It's not ng per se. It's Uh, and if my understanding is correct, if my understanding is correct, then this is an empty sound. It only makes sense when it's like when it's under something. If I'm understanding, I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, uh, give me some suggestions. So that's anga, and that's where the laying like anga is coming at the end. That's how it's coming at the end. And one, what else? What else? What else? Yeah, there it is. There's R and L. Like sometimes it's a R sound, and sometimes it's an L sound, L sound. And right now it's a laying sound. And those of you who are interested, this this is the L sound again, like it's very familiar. And there is the Anga sound. That would be like mm, you see this tiny dot. The way Koreans use that, the way Koreans use that consonant, like sorry, vowel, like right under it to indicate an Anga sound. We in Hindi we use the same principle. We just put a dot in front on the top of the letter, and that becomes an Anga sound. And uh, so that would be leng, right? Leng. Okay. Oh, sorry. Ul, ul, ul. Okay. So this is an empty consonant, right? Like you put it on top of it, it doesn't mean anything. It's just to make the vowel have a sound. Vowel by themselves generally don't have a sound unless you put that in on top of it, right? So you do this, and then there is this, and what does this sound? There is you, you. Ül, ül. Let's see. Ha, ha. So, so this would be. So we know this is an ah sound, and this is an empty consonant. So that's a ha, right? So this would be a h, I imagine. Let's see. This this first consonant. This should be a h. Let's see. This should be a h. Oh, this is. Wait a second. We are missing something here. Ha. Uh, let's see. So that is an A, right? So that is an A, and I need to cover something. Now let me get back to it. Yeah, I'll come back to it. We'll understand it over time. Okay. Okay. Ha. Gay. So gay. So this should be. So right. So this is the air sound. It's a combination vowel. Is the air sound. And for those of you interested, this is what we have for the A sound. hmm This is what we have for the on the page 24-25 A sound. And this is the G sound, right? And this would be the G sound. For those of you interested, there it is. This is the G sound. Let's see. Okay. Okay. So let's see. So we know that this is E, and we know that this is L. So that's why that ill sound is coming. This is the sound. I got it. Okay. There, there. Mm. This is the sound between D and T. That should be the sound. So this is the sound. And again, those of you who are interested, this is the sound. See, I'm already like you, I'm sure you are also already recognizing patterns. We are already getting to it. So I could already tell that this was an E sound and this was a J sound. G. Okay, so G. Chi. It's a ch sound. Let's see if so E is equal to E and this one. Let's see. Wait a second. My light is acting up. Uh, we'll have to do the we'll have to make do without this. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, let's see. Where were we? All right. So sh sound, right? So let's do this again. Take this out. This is a toe, I think. I could be wrong. No, this is not a toe. This is a mo. Okay. Moo. Moo. Okay. Okay. So this is probably a ma and this is a oo. All right. So this would be a moo is equal to this is a so this box is a ma and that and this is a oo. Okay. Let's confirm our suspicions. So that this is a oo and this is a ma. All right. Uh, See, this is how exactly you will eventually be able to read it at least. And even if you don't able to, if even if you are not able to read it, it's not a mat. At least the way it is said, it doesn't matter. So this is a l. This is a yeah. This is a r or a l sound, and this is a u sound. That's the problem, yeah. Like a lot of these softwares, they are built for English speakers. They are built with English speakers in mind. So even if like someone like from India or even Africa, I'm sure there are languages where these sounds are present, who would have had advantage in learning these languages. They can't just like these softwares are not built for us. These are built for English speaking people, which at the end it's a fault of our own because like why are we not building softwares that are built to our sensibilities. So liu, so that r, this is just for uh, English speakers to because there is not a l sound in English alphabet. There is a l sound in Indian alphabets, right? Okay. Okay, this one is tricky. This one is tricky. Okay, what is this? So this is a g and this is an a and this is a sh. Okay, ge, get, get, get. Okay, get. Okay. So this is a g and this is a air, but this is a t sound, huh? Let's see. I'm missing something. I'm missing. I think this has something to do with it being used multiple times. We'll get it eventually. At least we are finding certain patterns already. So I could get that this is a g and this is an a, and that's like already a level of progress. All right, get, get. Okay. Let's see what we have. This is a ta, and this is a ah, ta, ta. All right. See, we are getting it. Uh, Uh, I mean, I know this sound. I didn't remember this one. I didn't remember the tha. And the point is not to remember. It's to get used to it. And eventually, you do this long enough, you will get the alphabet. And then once you get the alphabet, you can start thinking about the meanings and stuff. So this is a tha. So that would be, this is a tha and this is an ah. Okay. And so I don't know when I'll be in love again. Uh, uh, I shouldn't laugh because nobody deserves to get cheated on. Uh, well, well, unless you're abusing that person, and then I don't have much sympathy for you. Uh, yeah, let's try fixing this light. I hope this goes well for you. Sorry, folks, I can't get this light to work. I'm not a world class streamer, as you can tell. I'm not a world class streamer, so my lighting is not working right now. Sorry about that. So I don't know when I'll be in love again. Poor guy. You know what? We'll continue this some other time because like my equipment is not working right now. All right. Um, uh, Sorry about that. We'll continue this some other time.